Hi everyone, I'm Larson. I grew up in a small farming community in central Minnesota. The community issue that means most to me is the decrease in number of farms relative to the increase of size of farms nowadays. Seeing smaller farms lose their ability to update and succeed due to the expensive advancements, I believe that small farms shouldn't have to give up their way of life just due to how expensive some advancements may be. This is my first point. Growing up knowing that farming was supposed to be a full-time job, going to my uncle's smaller farm when I was little, him having to farm crops and livestock, and then later on going back, he would have to give up the livestock because he didn't have enough funding to do both kinds of farming. On to my second point, working at a consumer co-op for the past 2 summers, I heard all the ins and outs of what technology is coming out and how farmers are adjusting to how they are supposed to be paying, whether or not how big their farm is. Some farmers that have smaller farms are buying generic brands of chemical or fertilizer due to how expensive it is compared to bigger farms that are buying the newest and most improved just so they can get the bigger and better yield and less weeds in their field. In conclusion, because I grew up in a farming community, farming hits hard to me as to why I'm into the ag business program. Seeing that smaller farms are being diminished due to technology advances and larger farms are thriving due to having more money. I talked about how I believe smaller farms shouldn't have to give up their way of life due to how expensive advances may be. But my hope is that all farms in the community and around the nation should be successful no matter how big they are.